UFO. Grow, flower, grow! Grow, flower, grow! SpongeBob and his best friend Patrick sang as they marched through SpongeBob's garden. What are you two weirdos doing? Squidward asked. If you talk to plants, they grow fast, Patrick told him. And if we sing to my daffodils, they should grow even faster, SpongeBob added. Squidward was about to tell them to be quiet when suddenly something very big blocked out the light from above. Everyone in Bikini Bottom met to talk about what had happened. They decided aliens must be invading Bikini Bottom. We should run and hide, someone shouted. No, we should hide and then run, someone shouted back. Patrick got scared and ran around in circles. Oh, I do not know whether to run or hide, he cried. Squidward headed to his house. I do not think it's the end of the world, he grumbled. Everyone should go home and stop making so much noise. Maybe this is not the end of the world, Sandy suggested. Maybe it's just something we do not understand yet. If Sandy is not scared, then neither am I, SpongeBob said. If you are not scared, then I will try not to be scared either, Patrick told his friends. Well, we are scared, everyone else said, and we are going to run and hide. Ah! What are we going to do? SpongeBob asked. I think we should find out what is making that shadow, Sandy told him. We can use my rocket ship to take us to the outer waters so we can get a closer look, Sandy said. The friends gathered everything they would need for their trip. Why do we need sandwiches? Sandy asked Patrick. Rockets make me hungry, Patrick explained. They climbed into the rocket ship. Buckle up, fellas, it's gonna be a bumpy ride, Sandy shouted as they blasted off. Patrick buckled in his sandwiches. They saw all sorts of creatures they had never seen before. Patrick was a little scared, but he tried to be brave like SpongeBob and Sandy. Back in his house in Bikini Bottom, Squidward suddenly realized how quiet it was outside. He had not been scared of the shadow before, but he was now. Suddenly, there was a loud knock at his door. Squidward! Mrs. Puff shouted from the other side of the door. Are you sure you do not want to come hide with us? No, Squidward yelled back. I am not scared. I am busy playing my clarinet. He tried to play his clarinet, but he was so scared it sounded even worse than usual. When Mrs. Puff and Mr. Krabs left, Squidward quickly hid under his bed. I am not letting the end of the world get me, or my clarinet, he said. Sandy's rocket soared closer and closer to the shadow. Patrick became more and more scared. He could not help it. that shadow really is the end of the world? Patrick asked. Then at least we will have seen it up close, SpongeBob answered. And we will have seen it together, Sandy agreed. Finally, they were close enough to see what was making the shadow, and they could not believe it. Hey guys, said their old friend Stan the Manta. I am back from school to visit Bikini Bottom. Wow, you got big, Sandy gasped. Why are you up here blocking all the light? Sandy asked. You really spooked everybody. I am sorry, Stan told them. I could not remember where I used to live. We will show you the way, SpongeBob said. Everyone will be happy to see you. Especially since you were not the end of the world, Patrick said. No one was happier than he was. Everyone was very happy to see Stan again. They celebrated by playing a new game Patrick made up called Run and Hide and Seek. Squidward did not play along. If he had played, he would have won. He stayed in his hiding place for 2 weeks. The end.